Now, when we even get to the tree of life, we understand that the highest level is the crown, right? The kingship, Kether, Bina, Chokma, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You feel me? The top of the triangle, the three, the Trinity, the original Trinity. So now, even understanding that, you got to understand that your crown is already here. I just did a whole thing on the crown in the Patreon in the 3-day creative visualization workshop. Your crown is on your head right now. You're wearing your crown. You just forgot and you took it off. You're wearing your tiara. You forgot and took it off and started acting like a human. When you have on your crown, you have on your tiara, it's a knowing. The knowing is the knowledge. So there's no debate in your knowing because you have it on your head. And you know how to move. You have all the answers inside of you. It's just about you tapping into them answers. And how do you tap into it? The crown, or what we call the pineal gland, because the pineal and the crown is actually one. So they say 6 pineal, 7 crown, but it's actually just one thing. But they created another stream just so you can see the level of consciousness, that it's a higher level of thinking. Your crown being infused with light, information, light for you, for your journey. So a king knows, the queen knows. They know what time it is. You know. Why? Because you're a king, you're a queen, you're a god, you're a goddess. So now in your knowing, you just got to tap into your knowing. How do you tap into your knowing? Dream. Pineal gland activation. And what is pineal gland activation? Let's get back to it. What is pineal gland activation, family? Pineal, hypothalamus, pituitary gland. Your third eye, once again, right? This is the 3 wise men: pineal, hypothalamus, pituitary gland. So your pineal is an antenna. It's actually showing you images, or you're creating the images that's fueling a thought. These images are happening all the time. So you know your route to work, so you can see how you're getting to work in your mind's eye. You can see what you're about to do when you get out of bed. You can see what show you're about to watch when you sit on the couch. So now, all of a sudden, that pineal is a projecting making machine in your mind's eye that's projecting images. Cool. That means you can see the fears, you can see the courageous acts, you can see the opportunities that you believe you can do right now. You know, y'all know niggas, y'all say, you'll see a girl, you say, I know I can get her. Because you see it in your mind's eye first. You see one of them bad chicks, you be like, I don't know, yeah. It's like, hey, you see it in your mind's eye, her shooting you down. Crazy style, too. You looking in your mind's eye, you like, she trying to shoot me down. That's why I did a whole thing on that for the fellas. I said, look, y'all niggas better see first, project out. We did it in the Shivatism yesterday. Yeah, we just did Shivatism yesterday. You got to see yourself accomplishing the goal first before you act. So that's your pineal gland. You're seeing it first, then you're putting in action, which is the wisdom I said, right? Then once you make the action happen, you have a what? Understanding. She shot me down. Knew she was gonna shoot me down. You see, you knew it already. I don't know why your goofy ass went over there and tried to say something. She hit you with the I'm married. She don't got no ring on her finger or nothing. She hit you with the I'm married. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. And then look, your goofy ass still try to, well, can I be your friend? Ha! What? Now you really getting shot down. She looking at you like, yeah, let me give you my Instagram. Oh, I forgot. I just disabled my Instagram. She don't even want you to follow her. She like, hell nah, I don't even want this nigga looking at me from the astral. You like, this nigga don't got no game. God bless. So that pineal, that vision you see in your mind is real, and you got to understand how important that is. And I just want to encourage the family. If you are making actions, right, which I was talking about with the sphere of availability, you got to understand that you want to see yourself winning. If you don't have that energy of seeing yourself winning at that moment, then you need to do some meditations and get some work in to see yourself winning. Because what happens is your pineal projects the image, right? Then it transfers to your hypothalamus gland that makes it make sense. The energy makes it make sense. Then your pituitary gland secretes these hormones to your other glands, which you call your chakras, that actually makes you move. The non-movement or the movement. And what we know chakras as? Chakras are your emotions, your energy in motion. So now the lack of movement or movement is based off of the three wise men, or your third eye. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So the knowledge you already project out into your mind is you seeing if you about to get the chick. Because for some reason you feel confident she might not be that intimidating, whatever. So you see it in your mind's eye. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get her. I know it. Yep, I got her. You feel me? The wisdom is you going and go do that action that you see happening. Hey, what's happening, baby? You all right today? And she just smiling, laughing, and blushing. You barely said two words. You're like, yeah, but I don't got no game, but I knew I was gonna get this one. I just had to speak. Then the understanding is, oh, you got the phone number, boom, you good. So now that secretion of hormones from the third eye, from the three wise men, from your pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus gland is a very, very important process that's happening in your body. See, this is what I'm giving you is source information. This is a fact. I'm just telling you how this thing works and why you have movement or non-movement. Why you haven't started that opportunity, that business opportunity that you kept on thinking about. Why you haven't made plays to work out, right? It's all in the vision first, your pineal gland, right? The spark of light, Neo, hey, Root, you feel me? Your third eye, your three wise men, your pineal gland has to be active because that's your crown. That's your kingship, right? That's Kether, your kingship, your crown. The understanding, the wisdom, the knowing, right? Knowledge is knowing. Know your ledge that you're about to fall off of. So now all of a sudden, when you know, you know. And that knowing is a powerful energy for you to have because that's how you run your world. So I want the family to understand to the core, right? Books versus source energy, they're all the same thing. It's all one thing. It's all one spectrum of thought. And the only thing you want to be concerned about is finding your knowing. And finding your knowing through your pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus gland activation. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. I got something special for y'all today, baby. I got something special for y'all, and especially talking about pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus gland. For 8 hours only, I'm giving y'all the work. I'm giving y'all the work. 5 techniques to stimulate your pineal gland. A video. Boom. 11 items you can ingest to stimulate your pineal gland. 2 different tools for you to activate God, your pineal gland. And all you got to do is go to my Shopify, go to that thing, the YouTube thing, and buy a first eye supplement. And it'll be instantly downloaded to you. And I just did this just now, baby. I said, let me give them this work so they can know how important their pineal gland is. So you get the video and you get 11 items you can ingest, you can take to stimulate your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is the gateway. It's your freedom. It's you thinking faster. It's you decoding the world. It's you seeing yourself as a winner instead of seeing yourself as a loser. It's you being in the space of understanding what's going on instead of like being foggy head and that fog brain. Y'all know how y'all get that foggy head thing, right? It's you being with it. It's you being in the know. It's you being quick, clever. So hey, if y'all ain't took the Harataki, go for yours now. And let's see if I could pull up my and the reason why I did this was because I want the family to understand how important the pineal gland is and how it can actually transform your world. I don't know if I could pull up my products on here, I was going to pull up my TikTok products in review, but y'all seen my TikTok before. Y'all go to my TikTok and check it out for yourself. But all the reviews are off the chain. I seen somebody stealing my goddamn product. This shit was crazy. I said, what the hell is going on? They took the name and everything. And they've been going crazy on Facebook. I'm like, see, you can't give a nigga nothing, boy. God damn. So on TikTok, I got over 5,000 orders. On my Shopify, I got over like 8,000 orders just for this supplement alone. And I'm pretty sure y'all took it. It's detoxifying your pineal and it's actually putting it to work so you can think faster. So y'all go get that. Any questions, family? Any questions? What y'all got? Yeah, exactly. Why so serious? You better laugh through this bitch and run it up. Because that's how winners win. They win because they understand. You got to be the joker, the fool card, right? The 0 point, chaos, able to adapt, able to maneuver, not being reactive and being so strong gun-ho on a point. Because again, what if that point that somebody else is making to you is actually going to move you spiritually? But you so gun-ho on the information that you got that you're not even trying to hear none of that shit. You like, nah, fuck that shit. You like, nah, fuck that. I ain't, look, you ain't budging off of that Christianity, boy. You staying on that Christianity for life. God damn. And that's because you afraid to see something else, another perspective. Jesus will understand, nigga. Go for yours. That shit be crazy. When you see them Christians like that, you be like, what in the world? Hell no. And a lot of us are born with knowing. Absolutely, we're born with knowing, and what happens is we just lose the knowing. In us losing the knowing, we kind of lose ourselves. And in us losing ourselves, our childlike spirit self, that innocence, that adventure, that playfulness, what happens is we tend to go into a space of reactionary, because the ego starts to get heavier than the real self. You feel me? And in that getting heavier than the real self, shit, we just tend to fall into limbo and just forget all about ourselves. You feel me?